Strength is not about winning every argument. You're not a big, strong man because you were right and the other person was wrong. That doesn't mean anything. A strong man doesn't need to be right. He needs to be grounded. Honestly, your real strength is your internal stability. When the world shakes you, when someone disagrees with you, how do you react? That shows who you are. Let's talk about it a little more. So, why do men fear being wrong? Well, we're starting to confuse correction with being attacked. If you have an opinion or an idea or a thought about something, when someone disagrees with someone, it's not an attack. It's simply a deprivation of an opinion. They may be more informed than you on the subject. Instead of trying to attack, try to understand. The best way to come at it from is the angle of, maybe this person isn't trying to go against me, but maybe they're trying to help me understand something that I might not. Remember, go through life always trying to learn more things and become smarter. You can always learn something from somebody, no matter who they are. But here's the part men don't understand. I want to talk about the grounded man. Calm men, they stay stable under disagreement. They know that if someone has a different opinion than them, it doesn't mean anything. If I think this and you think that, and we disagree, at the end of the day, what happens? Nothing really. The person doesn't disagree with you because they don't like you as an individual. They simply have different beliefs, they have different ideals, they have a different perspective on the situation. And that's fine. Who cares? You live your life, they live their life. Don't worry about it. It's no problem. The grounded man's confidence, they come from their action. Did they work today? Did they pray today? Did they meditate today? Did they read today? Did they do the things that they usually do that get them in the right direction? We all do different things in our daily lives that keep us moving. But when you do that action, that should be your confidence, not whether someone agrees with you or not. You could honestly say that calmness is one of the highest forms of confidence. When you're calm, when you look like you're unshaken by anything the world throws at you, people can see that. It doesn't matter if they do, because you don't live for other people. You live for yourself. If a comment can shake you, let's be honest, your confidence wasn't really that strong. People will always say something. Like in the video when I was talking about Cristiano Ronaldo and his haters. No matter if you do good things or bad things, a certain group will always have something to say. Don't worry about the opinions of others. Worry about the opinion of yourself, your loved ones, and your family. You want to talk about power? Let's talk about power for 1 second. Your power is shown by not you yelling, not you threatening someone when you get angry, but your power shows in your silence, your calmness. When someone disagrees with you, they may have a polar opposite opinion, and you start screaming and shouting, that is the biggest signal of weakness that there is. Disagreement isn't danger. If someone disagrees with you, it's not even a problem. Who cares? And let me talk about this. And here's why most men fail. Men fail because of an unchecked ego. An ego wants validation. It wants perfection. It doesn't want improvement. Ego wants to feel good. It reacts instantly. If someone's gonna insult you, they're gonna clap back immediately. But they didn't take the time to think. Remember the video about composure? They needed those skills in that moment. Your ego, it can't accept flaws. This part's bad about you, this part's bad about you, this part's bad about you. But your ego will just cover it all up and create some fake fairy tale that makes you go to bed at night. Ego protects your image, but destroys your future, and it destroys your relationships. A lot of arguments are just ego trying to feel important. But strong men operate differently. I want to say that you don't need to destroy yourself when you're corrected. Everyone's wrong. Even the most brilliant and most successful people are wrong all the time. The best athletes, they miss thousands of shots. They lose countless games. But that doesn't matter. It matters the time they win. For the most part, you can correct a mistake, but you can't correct self-disgust. If you do something wrong, you can fix it tomorrow, another time, depending on what it is, of course. But when you're disgusted, you got to fix that one way. Through hard work, through consistency. Through some love. Look, punishing yourself doesn't really do that much. And anyways, awareness fixes what punishment destroys. Beating yourself up doesn't get you anywhere. Look at the situation. Be aware of it. Try to fix it. No one's always right. Come on. Now let me show you the real difference between weak and strong. The weak mindset, the defensive mindset, might think some things like this. They need to be right. They react instantly. They need to be right blinds you, by the way. They take everything personally. They blame others. They avoid accountability. You can't teach a man who's busy defending himself, taking care of his ego. Pride is armor that protects nothing. At the end of the day, defensive men protect their ego, not their future. Stop playing around. Now let's talk about the strong person, the one with the evolving mindset. They welcome correction because they want to get better. Evolving men chase clarity, not victory. They respond calmly. They don't take disagreement personally. They look for clarity. They're acting long term. Growth requires courage, not correctness. It also requires humility. And there's no way you can get around that. A man who adapts becomes unstoppable. Life will throw many tests at you. How will you react to them? If you keep trying the same method, you're going to keep getting the same results. You have to change. At the end of the day, the more calm you are, the more accurate you're going to be. Correction should be fuel, not insult. But at the end of the day, which man do you think actually wins? And here's where this all comes together. Let's go. Honestly, the key concept I want you guys to incorporate from this video is acceptance. You're not owed agreement. No one has to agree with you. They have no conditions to agree with you. You also have to understand not everyone's going to be like you. So many people are different. In my own life, I've talked to people I've had polar opposite views with, but I've still got on well because me and them could accept each other's differences and move on and treat each other amicably as friends. Once again, just to touch on the fact that, disagreement isn't disrespect. That doesn't mean they don't like you, they don't respect you, they don't agree with you, or they hate you. It just means that we're different. Or maybe they're trying to teach you something. They might be more informed. And I know I may have already said this, but, I really want to drill it home for you guys. For anyone who needs to hear this, disagreement is dialogue, not danger. And you know, and I know, your identity shouldn't crumble when someone sees differently. As you go through life, if you end up trying to please everybody, you're going to end up pleasing nobody. Let people have their view. Let people go about their business. At the end of the day, stay in your own lane, focus on yourself, and try to become the best version of yourself you can for yourself, your friends, and God who created you. One perspective or one thing that I've heard was that if something isn't going to be a problem in 10 years, is it a problem now? Look, the point is, don't worry about super small things. They won't matter in a long enough time frame. It's not going to be a problem in 10 years. Like I said, it's not that big of a problem in the first place. Acceptance is a key thing to add into your life for the man that you must become. If you're someone who thinks you're right all the time, I need you to change this immediately. I've experienced people who think they're always right in my life, and they are the most repulsing people I may have ever met. People who think they're always right eventually end up driving away their friends, their family, and tear down any good relationships. Take the things I've said in this video, find a way to apply in your own life immediately. The world does not need more any arrogant people who think they're right all the time. We need more humility, we need more acceptance. Let's get it done. This has been Inner Ops, where the inner desire for success decides the outward operations to achieve it.